Hey, is that Superstar SM you're playing right now? Yeah. What about it? Haha, you come with 3 star Zimzalabim. Ha, noob. Hello, welcome to this video on top 10 tips and tricks for improving your gameplay on any Superstar rhythm games. Actually, it doesn't really only apply in Superstar rhythm games. It can be applied in any rhythm game as well. You just use it. It's just recommendations. This is not a guaranteed way to improve your gameplay, but it might help your struggle. I know there's a lot of out there that's struggling with the game right now. I can't 3-star this. Why do I keep getting goods? Whatever it is. What's the results that you're trying to find, trying to get? I understand that. It's been few years I played this game and any other rhythm game as well. Without further ado, these are the top tips and tricks, also recommendations that might help you improve in your gameplay. So, number 1, calibration. It's obvious. Well, I think most of you has done this before. It is a very obvious thing to do. That's what's the first thing they do when you play this game. When you first install this game, they will tell you to do this calibration for the first time. Before I'm gonna end that tip there, I mean it is a tip for me, I will split a little bit more. I'm gonna talk about the correct way to set up this calibration because I'm not sure if there anyone still not able to make a good calibration. I mean, it's not, you don't have to get perfect calibration, but I'm sure this might help you. So you can notice the square right there. I'm gonna put up a picture right now. The square right there is gonna be the part that you're aiming for. I mean, that's the obvious reason that you're doing calibration, right? So I recommend do 2 kinds of method. Because I assume that there's 2 types of people in this world. I made that up myself. One is eye person, and one was an ear person. What does that mean? So eye person means that they depend more on eyes and predict what those patterns would be and what beats that would be. And I hope that you understand that way. So ear person is a little different. They hear a song, they could assume already how the chart's gonna be. For example, maybe no example, sorry. These 2 methods, they're different, of course. So for eye person, you have to look at the screen for calibration. Of course you have to look at the screen, because why not? You have to look at the screen to play, isn't it? Yeah, but hold up and listen to me what I'm about to say. You're gonna look at the screen with or without music. When the notes come down, tap on them. Wherever you think that which is the perfect place to tap on them. But I do recommend with music, so you would know your own timing, because everyone has their different timing. Maybe it's a difference of 0.04, 0.02, minus or plus, whatever it is, the calibration. Each person has a different calibration. So you look at them and hit all those notes based on what you see. Yes, the what you see. Ear person is a little different. You have to tap on those things. I mean, it's not a complicated map, beat map. You just have to press 4 on the right and 4 on the left with the hold note. So without looking on the screen, tap them. Just hear the beat, hear the song, tap them. And for your first try, it might be everywhere. It's gonna be up here, it's gonna be down here, maybe just hit the square a little. Yeah, I recommend to do it like a few times if you are really serious about this calibration, because I do recommend you to do that. So of course you would aim to get that on the square, but try it a few times until you get like a roughly calibration that you're getting. For example, maybe you get 0.06 the first time, you get 0.04 the second time, maybe you get 0.05 the third time, maybe you can get like in the middle 0.05. So I'm an AI person, so I will go with my own calibration from what I see. So if you guys are wondering, I'm actually using 0.02 to 0.04. I know experts out there that can super perfect every song. They had calibrations like 0.00 to 0.02. That's the differences. I mean, it's not very obvious differences. You can't really hear the differences. But yeah, that's how you calibrate your songs. I mean, that's how you calibrate your calibration. Hope that helps. Tip number 2. So this is more of a hardware problem. I was recommending to use finger sleeves or changing your screen protector to matte, tempered glass matte or matte screen protector. So you can do all your swipes on your phones. It's easier to slide throughout, like, because you know there's some beat maps that are so ridiculous with those swiping. No matter if you're using thumb or using iPads like this way, if you're using like clear screen protector or without the finger sleeves and like tempered glass, you'll know what I mean, right? This is gonna be, at some point it's gonna be stuck. You could not slide properly and you missed that note. So either you get finger sleeves that are not too thick, of course, or maybe change your screen protector to matte, M-A-T-T-E, matte. Yeah. So because I'm a rhythm player, so all of my devices, 3 devices, all of them is in matte screen protector. So tip number 3, do not spam the same song once you're tilted. I mean, you can spam songs, but not until you are feeling angry, feeling depressed. Stop. Take a rest, take a breather, go up and take a walk, hear a more calming music instead of that song again, or read a book, whatever you want to do. Just chill out and try that again maybe a few days after that. This is because, yes, I tilt as well when I play, especially this one song that usually is a hard one. When they released the update, I was like, oh, it's a new song, oh god, it's hard, I'm gonna record this. And it's like, oh god, the amount of tries I do. I think the most recent one, not recent one, I think the most memorable one is Hit by 17, verse 1. That was the most painful one. I was struggling to get that full perfect on it because of the double tap and swipe. Most of the time I get good or miss. So the first play was good, I get 1 miss. Then later on I was getting angry, I was getting so frustrated and irritated. I want to get that record done in 1 day. No, it doesn't happen at all. So what I did is I stopped, of course, because I ran out of headphones, of course. So I take a stop there. I will not do anything or play any other songs for that day. So the next day I did that again. First try, done. I don't know why. That's how we humans will feel so tilted that we can't perform properly. When we're angry, when we're irritated, annoyed, whatever it is. Take a break and do it again after a few days later. Tip number 4. So I was recommending like If you're using iPad, of course you're putting on the table and you'll play using your index fingers, isn't it? And for phones, you use thumbs most of the time. So I encountered this problem as well when I was using phones. I could not get some of the charts, some of the songs that I tried to aim. I could not do it at all. Maybe because my fingers are slow or something. I'm bad at fingers and when it comes to like hard songs. So I will use my iPad. So I will change the index fingers and voila, done. The song's 3-star or full perfect or what it is. So I recommend to alternate your way of playing. If you can't do it with thumbs, do it on the table with your index finger. If you can't do that with your index fingers on the table, use with thumbs. Because for some songs I can do better with thumbs, and some songs I can do better with my iPad on the table. My 5th tip for this video is that get a good device. I mean, this is obvious, right? If your phone lags, you can't play. How are you expect to get a full perfect or full combo, try to 3-star any songs when your phone lags? My phone, this one, it lags all the damn time. So I have another phone right now and I'm using it to record actually right now. So if you are a low-end phone users, you know what I mean. The amount of lags is just, you know what I mean. So get a good device. You don't have to get a super high-end flagship phones, $3,000 or $2,000 set iPhone, whatever. No, don't have to. You just have to get like middle end, like just above the low end budget phones, like the middle ones in, yeah, I don't know how to say that. So just don't get way too low end. But if you have a lot of money, of course you can go for the best one, flagship phones or gaming phones. Yeah, so if you have on tighter budget but you want to improve in games, try to get in the middle tier one, don't get to low ends. You're gonna waste your money. If you're buying the phone for playing this game, you're wasting money. Yes, you're wasting money because you're not getting good results with that phone you buy. Why not just why not just spend extra couple more dollars just to get a better one, right? Okay, tip number 6, get some beat studies. What I mean by this is that rhythm games, every song has their own beat. So there's fast songs, there's slow songs, soul songs like ballad songs, or maybe rock songs that are faster, there's higher BPMs. Whenever you play the song, you hear bits like the claps like that in each song. They must have one. So get yourself to study a little about beats, because most of the common charts, like not too hard ones, they tend to have like beat tabs. I do not mean that study about the beat, you immediately knows what that chart is gonna be, how the beat's gonna be, how the notes are gonna come. No. That's only help you to study how fast the song is, how fast you have to tap it, how many beats per second you for that certain pattern you are trying to hit. So studying up for your music, for the beats, it's not a bad thing. So I'm just recommending because you don't have to, but it's a good choice to do. I just recommend it. Okay, tip number 7. Rewatch your own gameplay by recording or watch any videos from YouTube. I mean, this is obvious. I mean, most people would do that, I think. So, whenever you play a chart and you keep missing or get any goods on that certain part, where you struggle that certain part, maybe you can't read it or you are confused of what is happening on that part of section of that song, look it up, study a little, no harm done. Get some studies, you'll get it right with few more practice, and that usually helps a lot, to be honest. Even for other rhythm games I play, when I can't read certain patterns, I'll look up YouTube or just record my own gameplay, see what I'm doing wrong. Am I too slow? Am I too fast? How is that tap supposed to be done? All can be solved. You can just put it in slow motion or just see other people's YouTube hand played videos as well. They can show you how they did it with their fingers. Yeah, so watch some videos, get good. Tip number 8 is not a very good tip, to be honest, but that's what I do usually. It's called shadow tapping, where you tap when there's no notes during the songs. This usually done during I'm playing on those. I usually do this on easy mode or maybe normal mode, depending on how hard are they. Usually on easy mode, of course, where they just came down with just one note. You can just do taps. You know what I mean? Beat taps, music taps, up to you. You can tap like when the beats comes, it can be like tap, tap, but you can do it like tap, tap, tap. So it's like an extra shadow tap on there to get yourself like more reaction time to input more beat into the game, into that chart, into that easy chart. So for me, that works for me because it increases my reaction time, I think. I can just insert taps, insert beat based on the music, and of course you don't aim goods, you have to aim for perfect as well. You can't simply tap on the screen because you might get good or you might miss it or whatever it is. Tip number 9. This is gonna be a bit, I think I did this before and I realized that it's not good, even though I think it might be your issue as well. Don't press too hard on those notes. I mean, when you play your thumbs, especially when there are a lot of fast notes, they tend to hit very fast and very hard just to hit it, just to get a perfect, and that tends to make you unable to see the screen properly because you are shaking a lot. So that can cause a lot of problems to your gameplay. Of course, I went through all this, so now I know. Tip number 10. This is a very normal thing. I'm gonna use this for the end of the video. Focus on your game if you want to improve. Not just like, hey, I'm playing it every day. And I mean, if you really do focus on it, and not playing just dailies, then it's okay. If you are aiming for certain songs, it's okay. Focus on the game. Focus on the song. What I mean is, really focus. Not in farming mode, not in like you just played it like, oh, I can 3-star it, that's it. You need to aim higher than what you can actually do. For example, maybe the song that you could not 3-star, you would aim for 3 stars. If you already 3-starred it, you aim for lesser grades, lesser perfects, aim for more super perfect, maybe even aim for FSP. just aim higher. So that's the top tips and tricks and recommendations for how to improve your gameplay in Superstar Rhythm games and any other games actually, to be honest. Hope this video helps you out. If any of the tips either I missed out or you think might help you, just comment down below the video and let me know. That could be another tip to help another fellow gamer as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. Like this video. Comment down below if any of these tips and tricks helps you out. See you next time. Bye.